Hello, how are we doing today? It's 7:48 p.m. I didn't really feel like waiting for 8, so I just decided to go live because why not? Uh so what's with the title? Is that you're probably wondering. Well, I don't know. Uh uh I don't even know what the hell I'm doing this. It might as well just be a depressed stream at this point. Though honestly, what's the point of even having these anyway, right? Uh, you know what? Fuck it. I just called it what's wrong with me, but let's have a good time. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Let's I don't know, make fun of I don't know who's out here. Nobody. I have one viewer, but who knows who the fuck that is. Maybe it's somebody who doesn't like you. Yep, CC. It is Friday. I don't know. I feel like I might. Wow. I feel like I must always be happy, and I can never allow myself to be sad, to just be depressed about things, because I feel like I'll slip back into into a into the bubble I was in over 7 years ago, or over 6 years ago, whatever. Just it's weird feeling like that if you just if you I don't know. It's hard to put into words at times, at least for me. Granted, not being able to communicate well is a fucking pain in the ass. You try to articulate your points, but they never come out right, so people don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? Just human nature, I guess. Can't really fault people for that. That's just the way we're built. Uh, let's see. Uh, sorry, I'm just looking at something. Okay, that looks good. Oh, well, that's definitely good too. Hmm. That sucks. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the. Happiness is an emotion that comes and goes. In my experience, nobody can be happy all the time. Uh, it is possible to trick yourself into being happy all the time. Granted, there'll still be times where where you aren't, but those will be far and few between. It's all in the mind, as people like to say, and it's true, right? Well, happiness is earned, not given, kind of like respect. I kind of agree with that. This one guy, because when you do something, when you accomplish a task, you get a dopamine hit. Therefore, you're happy, right? The more you do a task, well, I mean, it should be that the more you do a task, the happier you are, the happier you get due to dopamine. But how many people do we know out there who do tasks every day, but just not find happiness? They're never happy, right? They could be the best writer in the world, get all the acclaims, you know what I mean? Just get everything, yet they're not happy. So happy, so happiness is something you find inside. It's something that you need to develop inside for yourself. Finding happiness outside is never really gonna. It's not gonna do anything. And I try being positive about. Try being positive. I mean, after all, I'm definitely in a place, definitely in a better place than others, right? It's like I'm grateful for a lot of what I have, but it does get depressing. It does get depressing about other stuff that I could have, but it's up to me to go get them, right? Why I don't is anyone's fucking guess or whatever. What comes easy won't last, and what lasts, yeah, I that's that's uh that's kind of true, I suppose. Or I guess it is. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting thing. Let me see. Okay, so we have three people watching, which is fine. Uh, Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's that's what I usually do. Just the Christian carpenter. Okay. Why are you an actual carpenter, or are you just did you just pick that name because Jesus was a carpenter? Was Jesus really a carpenter, or is that just part of the story that they made up? Like, what was Jesus' real occupation, and why did he give it up? Was it good? What the fuck? Okay. Well, you know, things they say, what they don't say. I know this is definitely a riveting. Okay, cool. You're a carpenter. I know this is definitely a riveting stream with a riveting person. Me, riveting, 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 riveting. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? What am I doing? Who the hell knows? Ah, cool. Okay, so we have a carpenter and a plumber. So yeah, but hold on. No, Doubting Thomas is an atheist, and carpenter Christian or Christian carpenter is a Christian. So why? Why are you a Christian carpenter? Did you have a Jesus moment? Jesus, 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 Jesus. Let's see. Ribbit, do some push-ups. Get two in. Do what I cannot. Yeah, I really gotta kick my own ass and just start doing shit. Otherwise, what the fuck am I living for? Empty spaces. What are we living for? Abandoned places. Oh, no. Does anybody want to take it anymore? Another hero. Another mindless crime behind the curtain. Why am I singing? Oh, that's right. I'm bored. I'm having this live stream because I I'm bored. Uh, let's see. What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god, this server. Oh my god, this stream is so boring. Midnight. Oh, 0 out of 10. 20 dislikes. Would never watch your channel. You never watch your channel again. Unsubscribed. Meanwhile, I have like 246 subscribers for some fucking reason. I don't know. But, it's really weird. It's really weird that those things came out of nowhere. Well. Ugh. Another heat. Okay. So, what are we doing with my life? Oh wait, what are you doing with my life? Oh wait, what am I doing? uh, you know what sucks? Losing friends, right? Whether through death or whether through them not talking to you again due to some stupid bullshit argument or them losing patience with you for something or whatever, right? And no matter how hard you try, like wanting to communicate with them to clear things up, they just don't want to. I mean, it's still right, mind you, but at the same time, it's like, did you ever really value this friendship if you don't want to like try to salvage it? I don't know. But then of course people could ask, well, if you value the friendship, why did the rift happen in the first place? What did you do to make it happen? Well, okay, that's why communication is needed. All right, but whatever. Uh, I hope they're doing all right, especially him. Uh, Consider this. There's always somebody who is smarter, stronger, and even more ruthless than you. Like, I love that quote. That quote has stuck with me for years because it's true, right? But I'm in the Wild Heart. I saw him out once or twice on the. I'm. He's probably sleeping a lot. Just trying to recuperate. Uh, he's actually. I think he's actually serious about the improving, which is good, right? It's good. It's definitely good for him. Definitely good for him. I have three people watching. What are you guys doing, perverts? Fucking stalkers. Do, 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 do. I'm in love. I'm a believer. Okay, I gotta stop doing this. Let's just. It's so peaceful living here. I think I talked about this before, but really nothing going on, right? The people are nice. They keep to themselves. Although I usually am afraid, if somebody busting down the fucking door or windows. Like I'm on the ground floor. You know what I mean? If somebody wanted to, they could break through. They could break in through the windows. But can't really live in fear, can you? Can't really live in fear. Uh, I really hate this fucking headset because it turns off. So when it turns off, the fucking mic turns off as well. So yeah, it's annoying, but whatever. Yeah, no. Believe me, CC. I do practice gratitude. I'm grateful for what I have. In fact, like one of my uh, hold on. My wallpaper for my PC reads as follows. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me get rid of some things. Okay. If you have food in your fridge, clothes. Okay, what? How the fuck do I get rid of? What the fuck is this? Okay. If you have food in your fridge, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you are richer than 75% of the world. If you have money in the bank, your wallet, and some spare change, you are among the top 8. You are among the top 8% of the world's wealthy. If you woke up this morning with more health than illness, you are more blessed than the million people who will not survive this week. If you have never experienced the danger of battle, the agony of imprisonment or torture, or the horrible pangs of starvation, you are luckier than 500 million people alive and suffering. If you can read this message, you are more fortunate than 3 billion people in the world who cannot read at all. Yeah, so that's hang on. I don't know who the fuck Dan Porker is. But yeah, that's the wallpaper I have. Right? That's the wallpaper I look at all the time. Reminding me of how reminding me to be grateful. Right? To be grateful to have had this apartment given to me. Right? Because I mean I did put in an application and it did like took 2 years to get it, but I finally got it, and then when I get it, it is. Oh, it's okay. It's wow. It's Math Pig. Sorry, I just didn't recognize the name. But yes, it is a good message. I try to keep myself I try to practice gratitude a lot. No, gratitude isn't just being grateful for what you have. Gratitude is being grateful for what you have, but then paying it back. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I need to watch that video again. That video explained it better. I'm flying under the radar. Oh, okay. I don't know who you are, so never mind. I definitely don't know who you are. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, nudge, nudge, wink. Honestly, sometimes I feel like my life is over at like 38. Right? It's just one of those things where, okay, well, if I haven't really done anything now, what the fuck am I, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just a weird. it's I know it's just a me thing, right? But it just sometimes it just feels like my life is over. Ugh. Oh well, you got Discord working, cool. Don Porco. What the fuck? Ah, I love that. It's so funny. Don Porco. Did you just call Ginger Geo? Okay. I mean, the, the two of the two are not even the same age or the same species at this point. Ah. Okay, so let's see. Geo and I are the same person confirmed 2020 2023. Hashtag Ginger is Geo. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing with this life that's given to us? What are we doing? Well, we are given life. We are given life by the void, and by into the void we return, which is, its own thing. Whatever. Okay, I thought you were laying low. I don't know. Whatever. Well, that is true. Nobody watches this, and the three people that are watching are probably bored out of their fucking mind. Like, come on, man, do something. Yeah, well, I'm trying to do something. I'm having a stream for like 30 minutes, I guess. Which, MP, that's mean. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Oof. I'm not bored. I'm listening while I play Pokemons. I mean, if you want to join, like, I don't know, it's up to you. Mm. Well, like I said, it is up to you. 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 Well, come on, don't be like that, you fucking dick. Like, I've been worried about you. Seeing how you've been. Yeah, I didn't know where the fuck. Oh, great. Jill is here. Yes. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. I've got a shit like a racehorse. Okay, good for you. Then do that. I'm winding you up. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe. I mean, am I wound up? There are people out there who do a better job at winding me up than you, though they really shouldn't. But that's what I gotta work on. That develop discipline. Discipline, as my friend used to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, 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 no. I don't know. Ugh. Lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody. to call my own. I'm in love. Oh, maybe. I don't know if I really am. What is love anyway? Oh, wow. That looks amazing. Lonely. I'm so lonely. Na, 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 na. I'm sexy. I'm too sexy for my car. Oh wait, I don't have a car. All right. Well, I guess this stream was riveting, as I'm sure you'll agree. But I'm gonna go and not second. Oof. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Can't be arsed. Hello.
How's that? Is the audio awful? Is it working?
No, it's fine. I didn't know who the fuck you were, and I was hesitant to let you in because I don't feel like getting porn bombed.
No, no, they can't be arsed. Me and Stu have been recording a few shows and a few videos, just us having the banter and bringing one person in, not streaming it live or anything, but just bringing one person in, having a bit of crack with them and recording it. And can't be arsed, as in I can't be arsed, but it's can't, as in the philosopher.
Yeah, that's clever or clunt or cunt ever. It's clever. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be clever myself, but it's not. It's not coming out well. You big.
Well, you don't
Well,
have much to start with, you know. You're only as good as your foundations, and you're not funny, so you know.
I know, Matt. I know. Can't be arsed. Okay, person who doesn't exist or is
Are
laying
you?
low.
It's when you jump into a chat and everyone sees your name, then everyone's hello, 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 and all the rest of it. And I don't want to say it's fake or bullshit or anything, but you get an awful lot of hellos and that you just don't need. And I don't mind a few people knowing, like Spooky knows and yourself knows and now Ginger knows, and it just makes it easier, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you seem to be doing a lot better than the last time.
I'm doing real good. I've been taking my tablets for 4 or 5 months now. I take them every day at 10 o'clock. They help me not spiral. I've had a few bad incidences, but no, overall, I'm doing an awful lot better. I got to meet Skylar Fiction there a couple of weeks ago down in Dublin. All going well. I'll be meeting Amber in either August, and if that doesn't work out, definitely November. And then Red's flying over on Tuesday, and she'll be here for 3 weeks.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah,
if tablets work for you, then that's great. They never really did anything for me, and I didn't feel like being a fucking guinea pig. You know what I mean? Seeing which ones worked and which ones did it. I'm like, yeah, no.
yeah. No, I've been desperately against medication. I did not want to be a different version of myself. I didn't want to be dumbed down. And, you know, with the spiraling and the crazy thoughts also comes creativity and ideas and
Yeah.
things like that, you know, and I didn't want to lose that. But no, it's just a basic SSRI. It's only 50 milligrams. It's not a big dosage. it stops me spiraling. It stops me overthinking. It's for anxiety, depression, and it's an all rounder sort of thing, you know. But
Yeah, I know we've
yeah, very
talked about
small
this
dose.
before. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know we talked about this
yeah,
before, but for me, meditation helped, journal writing helped, expressive, like you know what I mean. Those things did help me, right?
yeah,
I don't know why, but they helped.
yeah. Well, as I said to you that time that we sort of fell out or whatever, you know, I just needed to find what worked for me, you
Yeah.
know, and this seems to be working quite well. And I sort of feel like I have the ability now when I can see the spiraling about to start, I take a step back and it's just no, I walk away from the thing that's setting me off, you know?
Yeah, that's good. That's definitely like I said. I'm glad you found your own thing that works for you.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm working stuff now as well. They've got a new head office up in a new factory set up, and I've been doing their kits for about a year. And they've got some guy in now that's supposed to be taking over the whole company, and they have me training him because the implementation of the paperwork system that I put in is according to three people in one
Hello.
day. According to three people in one day, it's that OCD, and I duplicate my duplicates. So they wanted the best man to teach them how to run the store, and I was like, "Well, I appreciate that. So work's going well."
So why did they choose you if they wanted the best man? Oh,
Well, OCD and fucking duplicates on duplicates. Like the guy I'm training is like, "Why do you write down what's missing on the front of the kit, and then write down what's missing on the missing sheet, and then send an email with what's missing in it?" And I'm like, "Well, the email's got a date. The missing sheet is a standard copy, and then if I lose my missing sheet, I've got it written on the front of the kit list." It's like Star Trek rule of double redundancy, man. You always have two backups.
You know, it's pretty neat
Wow,
that
wow, you're loud.
not really. He's fine.
let me fuck with my microphone here because I'm using Bluetooth headphones. I also started an antidepressant a few days ago.
What was that?
You, you need to give it about 3 weeks or so, man. I did feel something good or so after about a week, 10 days, but they do say 3 weeks to a month before it's fully in your system. Like,
Wait,
Yeah,
did you say you suicide? Sorry, I heard you say you suicided before taking pills. Repeat that again.
I just started an antidepressant,
Oh.
bupropion. That's what I started.
Well, if it helps you guys, it helps you guys. I don't know.
dude, I did not want to. Like, 40 years fought against it. Definitely didn't want to, as I say. Like, but I went to a
Uh,
mental, I went to a mental health assessor, who I do believe was a wee bit Christian. She was desperately against weed and all the rest. She's like, I can smell the weed off you. And I was like, yeah, the joint before I come in. Like, she's like, well, why do you smoke? That's not good for you. And I was like, no, it helps me sleep. It calms me down. It's, you know,
yeah, I'm not. Due to what happened and why I have to take my antidepressants, I'm on a 3 month no weed smoking journey.
Good.
So yeah, it's gonna be a
It'll definitely be good for that thing.
yeah.
there's a local gym as well. I'm thinking of starting that again and going back to the gym. I went to the gym for 4 or 5 years and then I broke my hand. Had to get a pin in my hand, and it was 2 years in the fucking cast, and I stopped going to the gym because
You
of it.
know,
Like,
rather than spending money, you could just go for walks, which I need to start doing. My
the
fat
gym
ass needs to start going to
the
work
gym's at the
to
bottom
walk.
of the hill, and it's not technically a gym. It's in the recreational center. Around here, we have recreational centers for every wee village and stuff, and they have a gym in it. And from what I've seen quite locally, it's not a bad wee gym, and it's a small wee place. It's just local people, and I met a lady the other day and got a coffee machine for Red coming over, and it was only a fiver, and it was a
You
little
met
old
a
lady.
lady.
Well, yeah, you find them on Facebook Messenger, man. It's like 50 quid for a decent freaking coffee machine. She needs her coffee because she's American. So I looked on Facebook, found one for a fiver, and it's nearly brand new. The woman even threw in 100 filters in its original box, just open. She was
Pretty
like, I've
dope.
got, yeah, for a fiver. No, they're quite good. They have a big gym and a football ground and stuff and all that. I would rent it for the daughter's birthday. It's 60 quid. You get it for the day. They'll put a blow up bouncy castle in it. You get access to the gym, all the bikes, all the football gear and everything, and a room off to the side to bring whatever food you want in for the party. Like,
I found out the hard way that you're not supposed to take antidepressants without eating. By the way,
mine, I have to take with food.
yeah, I do too.
Surprisingly, I have to avoid grapefruit juice. That's the only thing that I'm not allowed to drink or eat is grapefruit juice. It says it in the freaking wee booklet and all that came with it. Avoid grapefruit juice.
Yeah, because doesn't it have like something in it to where it would fuck with the medicine or some shit?
Well, I would assume so, hence the avoidance of it, but I don't know what it is.
I would assume so.
I don't think that that's a big loss in your life because I don't know if you're just guzzling down bottles of fucking grapefruit juice.
I don't think they put it in it because the people who make it are just dead against grapefruit juice. It's like avoid grapefruit juice. Why does it fuck up my medication? No, just grapefruit juice is fucking stinking. Avoid it. Like.
Yeah, man, they're anti fucking grapefruit.
Yeah, that's the only reason it's in there, not because it fucks up the medication.
Well, I will say that I was definitely wrong about my medication because with the person that I was talking to that put me on it, I was like, dude, this is going to turn me into a zombie and I really don't want to take it. And they're like, no, don't worry. You might have trouble, using nicotine every once in a while because it's supposed to also help you quit nicotine. And I told them I'm not doing that. Not yet anyway, but
fuck, that's going to be tough for me. I have to give it up on my 40th birthday and I'm 40 in August.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm thinking about.
Yes.
I promised my daughter.
Fair enough.
I think I'm going to quit on my next birthday and that's going to be 2 weeks of fucking hell for me. So.
My main problem is the fact that I smoke the weed. I've been trying to use the pipe and stuff and get into it, but I need to be doing something with my hands or whatever and all. I tried to not smoke yesterday and I ended up doing the whole yard, putting the gate up, putting the handle on the gate, rubbing the fucking barbecue down that's been out there for about 5 years and not used. Big barrel one with a thermostat and all on it, rubbed the whole thing down, started painting it. I built an indoor, or not an indoor, I built a built-in wardrobe because there's like a wee nook area in my room and it's not big enough to fit like a decent chest of drawers and a wardrobe in, but it's big enough if you sort of built it all in. So I spent a couple of weeks collecting all those hardwood comes in with these really heavy rams, like a piston for work for the machinery that we build. And like these pistons are 5-6 foot long. So there's real good quality wood that comes in because it has to be hard and it's all standardized size. Excuse me. And then there's this 4x4.
Oh, burp away. Who gives a shit? No one's going to watch this piece of shit fucking stream anyway.
It's called manners. But anyway, yeah, then there's 3x3 real hardwood comes in the inside of the side tubes. So I took a rack of that home as well. And like a whole load of wood, maybe about 300 quid's worth of wood. And took it home and built a whole built-in wardrobe of just 2 more bits to put on it. And some chipboard that I've taken from the back of an old chest of drawers that was in my room. That'll be the shelves. And then I've got some vinyl labeling or vinyl like wrap sitting over there. And then I'm going to wrap the whole thing and make it look like a mahogany sort of thing. It holds the TV unit and all my clothes and holds the whole lot now. Like, it's great.
Yeah, no. Do they like? This is gonna sound like a really stupid ass question, but do they have like dum-dums up there in Ireland or no?
Well, I don't know what you mean by dum-dum. Like we've got stupid people.
No, like suckers, like the suckers.
Oh,
the dum-dum suckers.
I know you just keep saying dum-dum. I don't know what a dum-dum sucker is. Like I thought a dum-dum was a stupid person.
Like what the candy is sucker. Like the candy.
Yeah, I know what a candy is and I know how you suck on something, but I'm still not getting about it. All I know is this thing in America is called a dum-dum and people suck on it.
Don't say it like that. That sounds really fucking bad.
I know, but you need to give me a better description of what this thing is. Does it look
so it's like a piece of candy on a stick, right? And they have a bunch of different colorful fucking colors and flavors, and it literally just says dum dum on the side of it, like DUM.
We have them something similar to like what a doctor would give you. I can't remember. It begins with C. It's
Yeah,
maybe yeah, with like a calypso or something. It's maybe called or whatever. Yeah, it's real sticky. You have to unpeel it. Thing on this really shitty cardboard stock that hasn't been upgraded since the 70s. One of them things.
yeah, because I was looking into quitting because I'm thinking I'm gonna stop on my 26 or until like I get myself down because like I've actually worked myself down from a 12 nick to a 6 nick to a 3 nicotine bottle of juice. So if I keep going and I get down to a 0, then maybe I can wean myself off without
Do
anything
you
else. But
do you know? Right, you've obviously heard of a Bic pen, yes?
yeah,
Right. Have you heard of a Stadler pen?
no,
Right. A Stadler pen is a slightly higher quality pen than the Bic, and it's a slightly lighter red. It's not as red, but the main thing that I like about a Stadler pen, I have to do an awful lot of paperwork at work, and the main thing I like about a Stadler pen is it's soft. Like it's not like a big tip on it where the whole thing's one piece. It's made of two pieces. It sort of bends. It's slightly softer. And as you say with the Calypsos, I've been using the exact same pen every single goddamn day since I come home from about 3 weeks after I come home from America. Red gave me a pen and it ran out. It was a lovely gel pen and it ran out. And I started using Stadler. And I've had that from like the second, third week of January right up until the other day. And I have used all the ink. Like usually you get, a wee bit down, you lose the pen or it breaks. You never get to the bottom. But I carry it around with me, man, like you would say with the sucker, and I chew the life out of that lid. Like people lift that pen up and I'm like, dude, you can use that pen.
yeah,
But I've been chewing that pen for 6 months. Like it's like, oh my God. Like the whole lid is chewed to bits. And this bastard that I'm training used it to puncture a box open the other day because he doesn't have a craft knife.
oh motherfucker,
I have no joke. There's about maybe 9 mil left of ink in that entire Stadler, and they're bigger than a Bic. And I have right down to the fucking end. And I was like, oh, dude, what happened to my pen? He was like, oh, I used it to bust open the box. And I was like, that's my pen. Like, it's a
here
pen.
it
I'm like,
comes.
that, that's my pen. Like, I went and
Well,
got
'cause
another. I went and got another Stadler from the office, and I kept the lid because that's what I chew is the lid. And when I'm making boxes, I would put the parcel tape over the top, to seal the box. And because the pen's in my mouth, I can just stab the tape instead of having to reach down and bite it. And it puts a hole in the middle of the tape, and you just pull, and it breaks. It's like a utensil. It's great.
yeah. No, because like that's the thing that like because I had tried quitting cold turkey towards the end of last year. Like I got back in Indiana, I had just got done like just about a month sober of methamphetamines, and then I was like, you know what? On top of me quitting meth, I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes because like that's a great idea. And everyone's like, oh, it's the fucking
You say that like a bad thing, and one craving usually gets replaced with another craving or an exercise or something to fill that gap. But if you're going cold turkey on drugs per se, defining them as something that changes how your body works, then it's probably good to do them all at once. Like,
oh yeah, no, but like what happened was not only did the meth fucking withdrawals kick in, like I went 3 days I think without a cigarette or any form of nicotine, and then all of a sudden that motherfucking withdrawal just hit me like a sack of fucking potatoes. Uh, but the thing that I struggled with the most was finding something to do with my hands because I was so used to the fucking repetitive motion of like either hitting a vape or smoking a cigarette. I was like, dude, I don't know what to fucking do.
I sat here the other night and I've got two. It's going to sound really weird, right? And I've done this a couple of times, and this is like Mark 3 for mine and Mark 1 for the daughter, Mark 2 for the daughters. But we would go out walking in the forest and, go for long walks and stuff for the dog or whatever. And everybody knows last year, my holiday and camping and all that crack. And I have a big walking stick, and it's sort of got like a bend at the top, which is the exact angle that my wrist sits at. Like it's perfectly straight, and then it just leans at the top, just enough. And got one for the daughter and stuff as well over the course. And I've been drying them in the living room beside the fire now for maybe about 2 months. And then the other night I went and did a wee pilot hole at the bottom, and I put a big giant washer in the exact width of the wood with a screw in the top of it and all. So when she's hitting the ground. Same with me, when she's hitting the ground, it's going to be in metal, sort of protected, you know. I've got the top all wrapped up and ready to put the handle on, and then I've got beeswax there that I'm going to strip down and put beeswax on it. I've taken a black rose that she picked out of a shop. It's like a hair clip thing. And I put a screw down the middle of that and put it on top of my walking stick. And then for her walking stick, I've got like a wee mermaid medallion thing and a wee pink wrap, and I put it at the bottom and all. Like, I'll send you a Twitter, man. They're quite nice looking. Like, but I understand
definitely.
you need to keep the fucking hands going.
It's the worst fucking thing about it. Like, dude, I'll tell you more about it off air. But when I before I got my medicine, I had to do some stuff, and like they weren't allowed, you weren't allowed to use a vape or smoke cigarettes. So they're like, hey, how often do you use nicotine? And I'm like, a lot during the day. So they gave me a fucking nicotine patch, man, and those things are about as fucking useless as an ass flavored lollipop. Like, I swear to God, they did nothing. Like, I still craved nicotine like hell. To a point where I was like, I just took the fucking thing off. I'm like, this isn't doing anything. And it was on there for like a good 4.5 fucking hours.
Sorry, shouting at the dog. He's being annoying. I sent you a picture in Discord.
Ooh, that's dope as fuck.
Isn't it, with a feather and all?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, well, she found that feather at the beach, so we kept that. She's mad for feathers too.
Are you gonna sand it down at all or no?
No, I'm gonna peel the bark off it, and then my ma's got a gas hob. And what I did last time was I put the, like, you know, like a wee like a mum's got like a wee small saucepan, and you put just enough in it to melt the beeswax, and then when you break all the bark off, I'll not sand it down, but I'll just rub with a pair of rubber gloves. I'll just rub the beeswax into it, and then you let it set, and then you heat a wee bit more and do a wee
You
bit
want me to
more.
go off air?
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, let me do that. Thank you for watching. This has been a lovely midnight stream as per usual. What did you expect from midnight? Anyways, bye.